kindest of them all stood before the gates. You had come to brave both time and fate. You had come to brave both time and fate. 'Twas I who placed my heavy crowns where you gladly bore. The tower prospered in your reign and song arose once more. But deep beneath in damp and dark a demon lay concealed, and only fools and cowards seek to force the past to kneel. The kindest of them all stood before the gates. You had come to brave both time and fate. You had come to brave both time and fate.
Yeah, it seems like the game's a little loud.
You met your love in clovered field and lay upon the heath. No shadow dared to cross the sun that shone on all beneath. But one day shadow wore a face and walked among your
Without further ado, let's jump right into
By
it.
bloody blade and broken oath was
Settings.
kindness overthrown.
Normal.
The kindest of them all fell before the gates. You had come to brave both time and fate. You had come to brave both time and fate.
Choice. Display. Yep. Now let's not get.
You made your way
I'm just gonna lower down the music a bit.
heather and fine. Was it
Yeah, I'm gonna lower down the music. The music is a bit loud. I'm gonna keep everything on. Oh, hold on. I can't speak Espanol. I like to speak like a little bit of Espanol, but
the kindest of them all stood before the gates. You had come to brave both time and fate. You had come to
okay.
brave
Well,
both
welcome in.
time and fate. 'Twas
Yep,
I
hi.
who placed my
How you
heavy
doing,
crowns
Linky?
weight you gladly bore. The tower
Welcome in,
prospered
welcome in. How
your
you doing?
reign, and song arose once
we're just
more.
playing a fun
But
little
deep
point adventures
beneath
game.
in damp and dark a demon lay concealed, and only fools and cowards seek to force the past to
Yeah,
kneel.
yeah. I only can speak.
Kindest of them all
English.
stood before the gates. You
I'm
had
sorry.
come to brave both time and fate. You had come to brave both time and fate. You met your love in clovered field and lay upon the heath. No shadow dared to cross the sun that shone on all
Oh yeah, that's my
beneath.
stream.
But one day shadow wore a face and walked among your own. By bloody blade and broken oath
But hey,
was kindness overthrown.
How you doing, Linky?
The kindest of them all
Welcome in,
fell
welcome in.
before the gates. You had come
Alrighty,
to
I'll
brave
disable
both
this.
time and fate. You had come to brave both time
I'm saying
and
this
fate.
choice can be changed in.
You made your way through
Now, do I want to do automatic or refuse?
Was it by chance or by design? The door you found
Also, the new viewers, welcome in, welcome in. Activate song. Okay, do I want to do? Do I want to refuse to do like manual saving? Refuse and do manual saving, or accept and just do automatic save? You know what? Let's do manual. Oh, look at that! I started at the very point when I got like a bunch of this from the demo. Okay. Okay, so we're still alright. Neat. Ah, though I gotta like restart all over again. Dang. Farmer. Whoa, your grace. We're in a bit of a pickle. What's going on? Our crops were vandalized. Our wheat wheat stalks are bowed and forced into strange circular patterns. We're a bit lost. Can you lend us a hand? Must be a magical origin. I shall send a mystic knight. Ah, classic children's pink. I know it well. Here's a little royal help. Now I could go like this. Yeah. I'll take. Okay, thank you, my good grace. I'll finally be able to rest. Alright. Enchantress. Hey, your grace. How are you? The question ends in a small squeak of cat. Because we, at the Magical Academy, we might have been, how to put it, don't worry, I'm sure we can help. Oh, thank you, your grace. I was sure he'll kill us. The truth is, we accidentally released one of our poltergeists into the wild. But honestly, he's mostly harmless. Well, except for the crops. He's got a thing against grain. Don't ask me why. Iron Ghost? I've already got someone on it. Minnesota. Really? Thanks, your grace. Thank you. Your grace. We're facing a terrible shortage. Our bankers are running out of wheat. Use the buckwheat instead. It's better. We use our personal wheat reserves to support the affected regions. Well, guess that'll have to do. My sweet highness, please forgive me for my slight delay. You'll believe it. Your grace! We absolutely do not have time for this tease. We need to talk now. Okay. You changed a lot. The situation is serious, your grace. Fair is my favorite knight. I am your only knight, your grace. All the others went out to fight. Those weren't just rumors, your grace. The Kingslayer's back. It is not alone. It is heading towards us this very moment, dragging my army of the dead in its wake. What? His words trail off, as though the Kingslayer's icy hand were already closing around his throat. What should we do, your grace? Stay calm and evacuate the occupants of the tower. Your grace, what about you? I said go. This is an order from your sovereign. Where are you, your grace? Be careful, I beg you. Ermin the Wise. Yeesh. Okay. Apparently I'm dealing with a being of a completely another dimension. Dude! Well, you sure know how to present yourself as something not really human. Cheers. Pierce the veil of the arcana that no hand was meant to find. Only to offer the void a heart already withered and unkind. I know why you're here, but I shall not give in, or the Empire will take us all. This holy seat grants you shadow, no spark of grace. Return to the frigid soil with the rest of your renegade race. Farewell. May the next soul finally prove worthy. So this is the beginning. Alright, never mind. 100 years have passed since the fall of Ermin the Wise, at the hands of the imperious Kingslayer. Since then, the White Tower, number is has become nothing more than a lifeless relic. Having lost its fortress, the Kingdom of Britannia once again finds itself under the threat from the Angular Empire. So I didn't continue on with my save. It's just basically, it's basically I was playing the first sovereign. Okay, so that does explain a lot too. All right, so that's a new way to do an opening, which is sick. Let's do it. All right. Kind of a rough beginning. Just as it did in ages past. For centuries. Earlier, the Empire was already preparing to devour these lands. After fierce battles, fate seemed sealed and defeat inevitable. Until, out of mercy, the gods bestowed the Tower. The Tower granted unparalleled strength to its knights and an inexhaustible wellspring of magic to its sorcerers. But of all these gifts, the most fearsome was the bestowed upon its sovereign. It was the power to foresee the future. 100 years have passed since the people of Britannia have awaited the coming of a new sovereign. The chosen one who would awaken the ancient tower uprose once more. It seems their prayers have finally about to be answered. For far from the royal court, in a humble country church, a wandering leper awoke to the sound of flames and chaos. Screams and the crackles of flames were around you, spreading the sound of death. Through the shatter-stained glass, you see armored figures moving frantically and bearing an emblem that you do not recognize. A cry of terror raises from outside. Run! The Knight of the Empire are here! It must be one of them. You hear one of the armored figures shout, their voice trembling. Dense black smoke floods every corner of your dwelling. You rush toward the entrance, but a filling wall collapses with a roar and seals off the main exit. The ceiling groans, releasing a rain of ash. The entire structure threatens to cave in at any moment. Amidst this blazing chaos, as you desperately search for another way, your eyes meet those of a panicked cat. Follow the cat and trust its instincts to find another way out. Arms will jump through the flames. You miraculously escape unharmed, and the cat seems to be fine. Just as you start to feel better in the fresh air outside, the dull thud of iron-shod boots echoes around the corner. A cry, raw with pure rage, tears through the roar of the inferno. Is anyone here? Well, okay, meow with precision. No one can tell you're not an actual cat. Try and adopt the deepest voice you can. It's just me. It's just me. A kid ran away to the other side. Okay. This is definitely not gonna work. This one could work. Yeah, I could just say meow and just like roll with that. I don't feel like I'm gonna do this one. It worked. The knight has turned back and you breathe a sigh of relief as you hear the sound of his wounds gradually fading away. I am a godly intelligent genius. But as you approach to trail him from a distance, you watch in horror as he reaches for a child trying to flee. Top the knight, he should be picking up on a leper, you, instead of a toddler, way stronger than him. Yeah, I'm gonna show. Alright, so, Tom the Knight, he should be picking on a leper, you, instead of a toddler. Way stronger than him. Run towards the child and try to push him. Yeah, usually yeah. Actions, you know, are more spoken than words. Let's go with this one. The knight turns towards you and charges. Consumed by rage, he hunts you down for some distance, dragging you to flee until you reach the very outskirts of the village. Right. Hide in the field and pretend to be a... Nope. Find a leadership rock in the forest and hide behind. Alright. I'm gonna go with this one. Crap! The hiding place proves precarious. The knight finds you with ease and blocks your escape, locking your eyes with you. He raises his arm, ready to strike. Remove the bondage from one of your hands and try to trip him up with it. Crap! You minute it paid off, and your attacker collapsed heavily. Not defenseless, the Emperor's warrior lies helpless at your feet. This is your moment to act. Ooh. Okay, so smash his skull in with a stone. He deserves it for trying to murder you. No. Leave him here and run away before he wakes up. We're not gonna get barbaric with this one. We're just gonna get... We're gonna take it... Yeah, you run away into the darkness. Yeah. It's called using a brain, people, okay? If you kill him, I mean, like, you kind of have some blood on you, it's gotta lead with you. Alright. Forgotten and abandoned from everything. The wretched leper was looking for salvation across the, Old Kingdom. In despair and exhausted, a solemn voice echoed in their heart, beckoning to a distant place. You know, that is such a rough beginning. That's such a rough thing to have happen. Like, seriously? Like, Jesus. That is zoinks. And Vincent, my day was okay. It was painful. Yeah, I know, I saw it. I'm gonna get it as soon as I can. Yeah, this is like a rough. That's a rough, like, beginning of a story. And this leper dude might be us, so bear with us. Also, I'm still like a kind soldier. At the end of the journey, the poor soul finally reached the ruins of the tower, the last remnant of the once glorious kingdom of Britannia. Something akin to the fate seemed to guide their path to this forgotten place. At the foot of the tower, a few nobles seemed to be arguing. Once again, the royal selection has proved to be a disappointment. The door to the tower remained closed and the prophecy fulfilled. How was your day, Vincent, by the way? Slipping through the crowd, the stranger reached out for the legendary key, adorning the giant lock. In their mind, the words of a prophecy echoed. Only the true sovereign, chosen by the gods, shall be allowed to wield the silver key to the doors of the tower. And, for them, the door opened. From the moment people called them the sovereign of the tower. Oh, look at that! So it was true. The words of the prophecy were true. I am Sir Erlen, guardian of this tower's remains, and I have waited all my life for the blessed day when someone would finally pass through these doors. Your Grace. And what a surprising choice from the gods. Well, a choice marked by fate, with all due respect. But I see you have already donned the traditional garb that benefits the crown, as custom dictates. The anonymity of this entire shall be your protection and your salvation. Hell yeah! Look at that. Step right in, already royal, and man, do I have a lot of things I want to put in. It's already, look at that. Look at that. Homemade indoor pool. Who gets in a homemade indoor pool? I'm gonna jump in that. I don't care if there's still frogs in it. I like frogs. I am the king of frogs now. And Oh, nice. Ouch, that really hurts. Alright, anyways. Keep your identity shrouded and reveal nothing of it. All may form their own idea of what lies beneath the mask, though some, by convention, will simply refer to you as a man. Oh yeah. Oh. Yeah, you're damn right, man. I'm a real man. You may not yet feel it in this state, but the edifice is miraculous. Within these walls, its magic suspends all affliction from its sovereign, and your illness shall no longer progress. The tower also multiplies tenfold the strength of the knights who serve its round table. Power depends on the size of the kingdom it governs, and, granted for now, our territory is limited to the county of Riz. But here begins the rebirth of Britannia, for only through the sovereign and the might of the edifice shall we rally our neighbors under a single banner. The further our influences spread, the more of the tower shall awaken, and the more complete it becomes, the more knights may take their place at your tower to share its strength. Now pray, tell me, Your Grace, how is it that you came to this place? Okay. Yeah, technically I had to flee. By all the gods, the Empire is currently attempting to invade Britannia. After all these years of relative peace. Okay, that was a weird, all of a sudden sound, just like static popping. But anyways, it is more than urgent that we forge allies against this threat. Lord, if they learn that the ancient White Tower of Rez has awakened. He pauses thoughtfully. The prophecy, the very one that described your arrival here, also mentioned a golden key. Nice. Right. An artifact said to be capable of uniting the kingdoms, unlocking the tower's full potential, and who knows, perhaps curing you permanently. It's merely a legend, but after your arrival, I'm open to the wildest mysticism. Hey, I'm open to all kind of things, okay? I'm a baller by birth, man. At last, welcome home, Your Grace. Take your rightful place upon this throne. Also, Vincent, I really hope they do the other two too, man. Like, that is awesome. And, I'm still happy that you were able to go through that. Nice. Nice. Alright, at last, welcome home, Your Grace. Take your rightful place upon this throne. Many layers lie ahead, to be sure, but the tower has awoken under your reign. Rest assured that it will soon regain its former splendor and magic. Alright. Whoa. Yeah, that's us with a creepy mask. Good morning, Your Grace. It looks like the tower has finally awoken for good. The more candidates in a trance screaming dubious incantations at its doors or relentless drumming on its walls. To tell you the truth, I still can't quite believe it, but here we are. The man before you looks like stained, frozen forever, just to prove he's that loyal to you. If you permit me, Your Grace, I would be delighted to inform you of what to expect in the coming days. No need. I'll just go with my gut feeling. You know what? I did this before. I'm gonna go with my guts, man. Well, I suppose fate knows better than me. Your Grace's most astute instincts shall guide our way. What could possibly go wrong? Let me introduce to you the very first knight. She's on her way and quite capable. She also happens to be my dear niece, but I take no responsibility for her punctuality whatsoever. Angelica! Hello, sweetheart. Did I miss you? I'm terribly sorry. I got lost on the way here. That's okay. It's a big tower. It's very impressive. Anyone can get lost here. Pretty ladies like you get lost all the time. No, I'm just kidding. I am Lady Angelica of Claremont, Your Grace. Welcome to the round. And how's my favorite knight? But I'm your only knight, Your Grace. Yes, which objectively makes you the best. Please continue. Well, as we have just met, I must trouble you with a request. Just a small one, really? But I couldn't sleep a wink last night. The tower is quite cold and scary, you see. Do you think I could bring a cat to lighten the mood a bit? My dear niece, you told me your request was of the most importance. It is. Hey, man, it's just a cat, man. Besides, like, cats can be good friends, too. But it is just a tiny cat. I mean, until the dusting and arranging are complete. Of course, yeah. Like, what's a cat gonna do? Oh, thank you very much, Your Grace. I will name the cat after you. I should not keep your audience waiting and take my leave then. Karina. Hello, nurse. I missed you especially. Oh, Karina. Hello, Karina. How you doing? Ah, Your Grace. Was really looking forward to meeting you. Karina Blacksmith. You see, I might need your help finding my smithing hammer, which might have dropped out from a carriage in the totally not creepy forest between Milford and Claremont. Dropped or lost. Oh, don't worry, baby. We found things all the time. Nothing gets lost here. You kidding me? Better stay at the job. You know what? You know what I do? I know everything. Trust me. I'm baller. I'm the sovereign. I'm the chosen one. No, not lost. Just temporarily misled for 2 years. I'm curious to know how you stayed fit after 2 years without hitting the iron. Not long ago. Either way, heard that you are hiring a bunch of knights for your round table. My hammer can restore relics to their rightful state. That might interest you, right? All you need to do is help me find my hammer. Baby, I can find anything for you. See what? I'll send one of my knights. Thank you, Your Grace. This one's an easy one. The gallery. Alas, I awoke from my slumber. Hello. My stoniest maiden. How goes thy stone? Oh, and what a sight greets my eyes. And mine also such a beautiful beauty in stone. You flatter me, dear sovereign. I am the lady of the tower and its protector. How delightful to meet you. Long have I watched over these halls, but alas, how decrepit everything has become. And it is not safe to wander too deep, my brave sovereign. Not the welcome you deserve. However, as I retrieve my powers, I will endeavor to restore your tower's rooms to their former glory. Your presence reawakens something in me. I am a baller through and through. Whatever you wish, dear sovereign. Hey, look. soft, hard, smooth, a little rough. I'm into a lot of things, alright? Not that you stirred me from my slumber. Believe me, there are many doors that can be opened. Oh, hon. They call me in this case, they call me the locksmith for a good reason. Alright? Don't worry about your pretty stone face, because you know what? We got all the time we need to renovate certain situations or certain renovations. Alright. I shall always be waiting for you here when you finished your day's duties, dear sovereign. Honey, I am so happy. I am so glad you're going to be. And you know what? Hey, I can come here anytime. And you know what? Every time I come here, I'll see your pretty face and I'll admire every time. I like talking to you all the time. And same thing, you know, with my other, fellow mates and stuff. But, yeah. The Lady of the Tower allows you to unlock new rooms for the tower, giving you access to new features. Alright. New rooms can be unlocked by recruiting particular servants. Oh, yeah. Okay. Alright, take your time, Vincent. I'm gonna be on here for a long bit. Oh. Ooh, someone's atop. Can you please come down? The head cook won't be pleased to find you up there. The girl is trying to coax down a kid curiously wandering amongst the kitchen's spice shelves. Oh, your grace, have you come for a drink or perhaps a snack? That's a cute little film. New attribute discovered. Animal alert. Oh yeah, I love animals. Look at those little black paws. Oh. Thank you so much for letting me bring a cat here. I named him after you, you know? Oh, no, Sovereign. Get away from this flower bag at once. Oh no. Meow. Good luck cleaning up the flower. Oh, of course, your grace. The flower will be as clean as a whistle. Okay, I might have a little bit too aggressive right there, but... Alright, map room. Welcome, your grace. From here, you may issue actions that affect the world beyond these walls. Invite noble individuals to your court, or send aid to villages struck by disaster. For example, I'm not quite sure. Sorry, there's anything available right now, but, well, it never hurts to check. If nothing else, you may always admire the map. A piece of choreography, if I may say so myself. From the map room, you can all open the world map and perform some specific actions through it. Yeah, making like house parties and stuff, going over to other bros' place and just having a baller at a time. You know, the baller bros. Oh hell yeah! Audience request allow you to invite a character to the tower on the next audience phase. Well, yeah, I did this before too in the demo, and you know something like. This story gets really interesting too. Like the story of it can get really wild. I mean, really wild. And it's gonna be fun too. Knights that were asked to come back later can be invited back through an audience request. Alright? Alright, if a location has been damaged following the failure of a quest, you can repair this location from the world map in the map room. Okay. There. Okay, here we go. Alright, the glossary allows you to see information about your recruiting knights and servants. After gaining enough experience, a knight will gain a level and you will be able to allocate 1 point in a statistic of your choice. Attributes are characteristics of your knights that can impact their behavior towards a quest. You'll have to deduct the several of them what impact they they may have based on a quest's description. You can check whether your knight has a preference for certain quests. The preference won't impact how well the knights will perform in quests, only their affinity towards the sovereign. Affinity represents how a knight currently feels of the sovereign. Increasing a knight's affinity may trigger new dialogue with them. Allow affinity low may cause the knight to leave the low. Yep, that's not gonna happen. Okay. So agility and luck are going to be the two things I'm going to keep on increasing, especially at luck, because luck can help a lot. Alright, so. Yeah, and. Alright, so there's only so many knights I can have. Alright. Alright, to the round table. Alright, during the round table phase, you'll have the option to assign your available knights to any quests. The assignation of a knight is locked in only once you end the circle. Before that, you can always change how you assign your knights. Sorry about that. To succeed on a quest, there are two main factors: having enough knights and reaching the quest stat requirement. Okay. Beware the knight attributes, both known and unknown, will also include the quest outcome. You can see the tags of a knight in the glossary. You'll have to deduct where they can have a positive or nullified impact based on the quest description. Quests also have damage range, representing the minimum and maximum damage each knight can take during a quest. Some knight attributes can also increase or reduce their values. Exceptions can occur on critical success. Failures are unexpected outcomes. Alright, this one, yeah, she knows. Yep, and finish. Yeah, yep. So now. Yep, found the hammer. Once a quest is completed, the outcome is determined based on the knight's statistics, their attributes, and the knight's party size. The outcome of a quest will determine the experience points and gold earned, as well as the damage taken by the knights. Performing a critical or great success will increase each present knight's affinity, and performing a major failure will lower each knight's affinity. If special conditions are met, then some quests can be unexpected outcomes. Can have unexpected outcomes. An unexpected outcome can be positive or can be good or bad. Alright. Alright. Alright, follow up audience. Now, Chris. Hello, Your Grace. Who's there? Boink. It's only me, Your Grace. The very humble demon of this tower. The syrupy voice, seemingly emanating from the strange padlock, slips into your ears like a trickle of warm honey. Honey. Ha. What are you doing here? You cursed creature? What do you want from me? I was locked away in this dark dungeon long ago, Your Grace. And, like all the souls of this tower, I exist only to serve you humbly. Are you the voices in my head? Maybe. Maybe yes, maybe no. How can you serve me? The power is that a renewal and reversal at Your Grace. As the endeavors grow, bones from and shatter. Nations grow and or crumbles so too shall. My powers wax and wane, fed by your exploits. When you call upon me, your mistakes will vanish like dew under morning sun. And with no world-ending price attached, of course. Don't forget me, your grace. Take this little lock, and you shall have me at your beck and call. Soon, you will find it impossible to get rid of me. Yeah, okay, right. Well, we got a talking lock, so yeah, and this is where the system, like going back in time to comes in. So whenever I mess up really bad, I can go over to here and just go back in time and refix everything. He seems trustworthy. Yep, see, watch. The demon power allows you to go back to any previous cycle of the current act whilst keeping all knowledge required so far, including knights, the tags, and preferences and requests requirement. You will also keep your current sovereign archetype's progress. This may also unlock new dialogue options for specific events of the questline you've already started to explore. Note that after returning to a previous cycle, the audiences that you will get may be different. You can see how many times you've used the demon power in the sovereign menu. Yeah, so that's what it basically is. Just going back in time, being able to keep all the knowledge you have, and without like taking away all the perks that you gained while she ain't there. So yeah, and just be able to redo everything, because like this is a game just to join and have fun, and that's the type of thing I want to do. Hey! Thank you for the biddings! Look at that! Thank you for the biddings! Rick! How are you doing? Oh, thank you for the biddies. Oh, thank you. That's it. Go ahead. Go ahead. How are you doing, Rick? How you doing, fam? Oh, you didn't have to do that. You didn't really have to do that. That's so sweet. Thank you. Aw. Yep, I'm just playing a game called Sovereign Tower, and this game's really awesome. Alright, so, to the audience. Alright. Hello. Hello, allow my crystal clear voice to caress your delicate ears. I am Arnold, representation of Belfour, noble region of the county of Grimshire. Are renowned for its exceptional hunters and its fine, exclusively sought silks. Sometimes even more almost affordable. So, the Count of Grisha has tasked me with meeting you as part of an enigmatic mission. Oh! Woo, you silk rag! It's me, you've been waiting for me, damn it. Damien, official ministry of Neck for the County Guildlock. And I die to have a message, but bigger and more urgent than theirs. Where was I? I have been asked to come to you. Oh, shut it, you kid. Your Grace, respectfully, you really shouldn't listen to those snobby, Grimshire people. Those huge fools will allow me to reply. It is not Jesus. Okay. Oh, okay. Whoa, cool it down, you two. Jesus, okay? Like, look. Look, we don't need to get into the fight. I gotta get my knight in here. Alright, hold on. Like, and you dare to talk about the Christonomy. Calm down, I'll listen to both of you. One at a time, please. That won't be possible. The only thing two of us agree on is that the other has authority. I agree on this point. If you listen to anyone, it can only be me. I'm a snob. I'm listening to you, Arnold. I never really liked Arnold. So it's like, I'm gonna go with, well, yeah, but he was just being rude. But I'm not a snob. So I can't really agree with that. And a little shouty to you, Rick. Just making sure that you were... Alright, so... I'm a baller, so... but he was being rude, I was supposed to... Very well, I will inform the County of Grisha of your brilliant decision, and I wish your nostrils well. Thanks, Your Grace. Clears his throat loud before continuing. Our Countess Mathilda has therefore requisitioned me to represent our country with dignity before proposing an alliance to you. An alliance at the cost of your help regarding the political situation in the county. What do you mean? Mathilda will come and explain the situation to you in detail. As for me, I'll just say, Your Grace, good luck. You won't be idle. Hey, I'm one for the people, man, so... Roberto. Sir, Roberto of Noenda, Your Grace. The Herald said you need help with some monsters. You're in luck. Slaying wild beasts is my specialty. Trolls, dragons, spiders, bloodthirsty chickens, you name it. Ooh, okay. Sometimes knights will come to ask if they can join your round table. Accepting will make them available for you to perform quests. Telling them to come back later will allow you to invite them from the map room. If you do so, they'll be present in the next cycle on your days. Rejecting them will make them definitely unavailable. Once a knight is recruited, you can make them lean the round table in glossary. If you do so, you will be able to call them back from the map room. Alright, if you do me the honor of welcoming me at your court, may my sword will be yours. We accept gladly, Sir Gavilto. You will not regret this, Your Grace. Alrighty. Chester. Hello, Your Grace. Do you have any Christian dreams? Come with a matter of the highest importance. Nobody ever asked for my opinion, never ever, so I decided to give it anyway. Hope it doesn't bother you. Are you listening? Yes? No? Maybe? Your ears, they look so absorbent. Yeah, with the chat, yeah, well. There's something that smells bad about the situation standing before you. But, both figuratively and literally. Absolutely, please continue. There's a goose. But you're not everyday goose, a general goose, a war goose. It's taking control of the public baths. And it's blocking the entrance. I have bathed in 15 days. Your Grace, the children cry. You must send help before the goose claims for the territory. Okay, ease up. The smell, I'll send a knight to handle the goose immediately. Oh, thank you, Your Grace. I'll go now, slowly, sideways, so the goose doesn't see me. Why would you care? Hello, I'm Elliot of Clevermont, your brand new official messenger from Clevermont. I'm bringing a request from Clevermont. I think I may require you to confirm one or more time where you hail from. Welcome. What is your request? The people of Clevermont begged me to present it to you with dignity, and we lost it. The secret relic, jade, amethyst. Well, a nice little rock, and it was a magpie that stole it. No need to use big words. I'll send a knight. The bells shall ring in the village to their arrival. Thank you, Your Grace. Your knight nailed it. My hammer was by the road near the old mill. Name time. Dang. Dang. What did I know? Like I gotta say. Hey, I had to say it. Hey, I gotta say it. I know my ways. I know people. I know people that know how to do a real good job. So it wasn't really lost after all. Nevertheless, the round table shall be filling to the brim soon with knights. All we need now is a warm-hearted torch, and those rusty relics could be yours again, Your Grace. Hey, yeah. Alright, we're gonna go to the gallery again. Well, we need a forge. The tower has now been granted a new room. Anything else, Your Grace? Why is it every time the sun hits you in the face, it shows such a beauty in such a dim and dark place? Oh, Your Grace, you shouldn't have. Oh my goodness. Alright. And here we are, the forge. Oh, Your Grace. That's a big hammer. Thanks again for this wonderful forge. It ain't time for you, huh? Ain't time. I'm still setting things up, but I have a few relics to sell. Please take a look. Oh yeah, I'm telling. Alright. So, nope. Old sword. Now. Yeah, this is where I'm gonna... Oh, okay. Claymore. The Claymore's gonna belong to the other guy. So, I should, like, there's agile and wit. There is still a sword. I think the smart thing would be to buy the Claymore and give it to the big guy. Okay, so, chat. Should I get the Claymore now to increase the guy's strength right now, or save my money just for the future? Well, no, you know what? I'm gonna go with this one. Yeah, my guy needs it. Alright, gonna go to the round table. There we go. So the strength is, you know, you gain some strength up. Not a whole lot. But the strength is up there. Alright. Clean the Cooper Goose. Alright. You can take care of the blame magpie. Damage risk. Okay. Agility and wit. Alright, I'm gonna go with this one. And as for the other one, I'm gonna go with this guy. Because it requires strength and charisma, I'm gonna give it to this guy. You dang around, I'm gonna increase in charisma too. Alright. So let me go to here. Map room. Okay. So there isn't like much to do here. Now we're gonna take this one, we're gonna... Let's see how it works. I do like the system you watch the measurement of this stuff. Oh no, that doesn't look good. 1, Damn. But it's a success all in all, and actually be able to let. Believe it or not, the success is a success. Hopefully. Yep. Alrighty. Alberto. There we go. Still a success all in all. A little bit repaired, that's alright. And we got a donkey! A friendly, annoyingly loud donkey who just won't shut up, but would move mountains without hesitation. Alright. Well, look at that! Alright, the glossary. Okay, so I'm going to increase her luck. Because, like, the more luck she has, the better, and I am going to increase her luck and agility. Hopefully I can keep increasing her strength and charisma a little bit. I think that wits would be a good thing too, but we'll see. Alright, next cycle. Alright. Oh, there we go. Hello, Your Grace. What are you doing in the kitchen? Are you writing to someone too? No one accepts any letters from me. Who are you writing to? My little sister, Berta. She'll be so proud that I have become a knight. I can't wait to tell her all about it. I'll make you proud. Just wait and see. I'll be waiting. One adventure on a quest, and you'll see, my friend. He gets back to this letter. And don't forget to clean your armor after each quest. I know, you've been saying the same thing over for 20 years. Though it really means a lot to me that you're still looking after Elliot within me after all these years. Oh, she's blushing! She's blushing! Look, she's blushing! I think those two... That's a compliment. Alright. Look at that. You know, just friends being friends, you know. That's all. You know, just because I chose a different path doesn't mean you stop being my little sister. Oh, they're sisters! Oh, I didn't know that. Okay, stop laughing like an idiot. I'm really proud to see you living your dream now, to be honest. That's so sweet. So they made those two into sisters. Okay. Okay. Audience and round table. Nope. Alright, let's go to the audience. Hey, I'm the man of the people, man. And Mathilda. Hello! Greetings, Mathilda of Fort Guild, Emeritus Countess of the County of Guild. Well, look at it. Look at you. The woman standing before you towers over like a mountain. She is a stake, and very, very intimidating state. I ask for your indulgence in it, and us cutting straight to the point. We are holding for your assistance regarding to the diplomatic diatribes that are currently tearing our lands apart. Alright. You always bring your pillow with you? Yeah, what like? Only during official meetings where I wish to dominate the conversation without question. Mission success. Yeah, damn right. Hell yeah. And then Blade just smiled. I saw that smile, you sweet little pie. You big old teddy bear. That was a cute smile. He once devoured a counselor who was too curious for their own good. But, yeah, you might want to watch out, my man. Oh, crap. Can you give me more details? I certainly won't hold you back. You're saying about the poor counselor who got devoured. No, the diplomatic shenanigan. Okay, like, just like it's funny too, like menacing red eyes with a like Teddy-like smile at that point. Oh god, no. Leave him alone, all right? He's not doing anything. Now, regarding your visit, let me explain the situation as simply as possible. She pauses to choose her words carefully before continuing. The wind of dissent is currently sweeping through the people of Gavalt, fueled by the recent and brutal assassination of the Baron of Mavik. The warning that has befallen our citizens has sparked a flame of rebellion in their hearts, and this rebellion now threatens not only my person, but also the authority I represent. Everything suggests that one person is in particular is fueling this revolt and orchestrating this widespread chaos from the shadows. Any questions? You say your people are mourning. A nobleman? Why are you being targeted exactly? There are rumors that the murderer is one of the knights in my employ. As for the nobleman who was murdered, you oppose our reforms and charters, as well as my approach to orderly governance. You don't need anything else to see the connection. You say your people are mourning, alright? In short, you want it to stifle the protest. Hey! Whoa! Hey! Listen. Oh, listen, big cat. Keep those jaws shut. Holy crap. I understand that the people's complaints are futile. Neither I nor any other member of my council ordered this assassination. I am also concerned by this loss, even though it was common knowledge that I had strong disagreements with the Baron of Thebignmb. And how can I help you prove your innocence? And how can I be certain of your innocence? She rolls her eyes. Think. Ask you to investigate the leader of the revolt. Keep that lion... Keep the lion, calm, alright? Don't let it eat me or my friend over here, alright? Jesus. Again, you're asking about it, and I'm being a little rough, but you gotta understand, okay? Sometimes there's two sides of the coin, man. Convincing the people of their representatives' innocence will be all the easier once the ringleader of this movement has been stopped. The one who organizes, who sets the powder alight. Without a leader, the revolt will scatter like the same powder blown by the wind. Look at that little smile, look at that. See, that's a cute, menacing smile. Wouldn't you agree? Oh, what a good boy. I therefore need knights of integrity untainted by any bias to uncover this person's identity and arrest them. We will search among the members of the nobility. Do as you see fit, as long as you find the evidence that exonerates me. We'll get there. See you soon. If you fail, your line will be a bite from a counselor. I'm not good to choose it. See you very soon. Elwyn. Sir Elwyn, your grace, my greetings. Oh, greetings, Elwyn. We have been introduced yet. Your grace, Elwyn, recruited into your service by Sir Larlin a few days ago. I shall be taking care of the administrations, the little paperwork, and the major convenience. My role is essentially to the proper management of this town. And yet you didn't even think of giving me a room for my belongings, Arlen. I kindly request, your grace, that you promptly make the necessary arrangements for my accommodations. In return, I might have a juicy bit of gossip or two about your knights. Thank you. Okay. Imagine we could dust off a small room in exchange for our services. Yeah, we can. Hello, Shiny! I've heard you're in need of a great hero, so here I am. Sir Gwendolyn of Velador, the best knight in all the land. Yes, I know, that's a lot to take in. It's okay if you want to applause or to think. I'm used to it. I have to say, I'm also used to higher standards than this smelly shack you call a tower. What do I have to do? Don't worry with me at your round table. Your little realm will very soon shine in glory. Welcome to the round table, shine, young sir. I expect no less. I'm already lighting this place up. Alright. Got pretty boy. I got pretty boy. Oi, your grace. Roland, at your service. I'm a sailor down in Crest. Gonna be ye go-between with the folks, yeah. Alright, formality's done. Yeah, I'll skip to the bowing. Any chance you folks might spruce up the route to Grist? You know, the one that leads out here? Ain't that fair? Just 3 hours? But it should help us ordinary folks. Yeah, you know what? I got enough. Yeah. Let's do it. Hey, yeah? Reckon you're good at what we do even if you ain't really seen it for yourself. Thanks anyway. Hey, I can trust you. It's over, Your Grace. The baths are quiet. The goose and its eggs remain. Speaks to me now. It honks inside. I am the vessel. I am the bond. I have seen the flowing truth. Honk. Guards? Very odd. Very, very odd. Alright. Tara has now been granted a new room. Anything else, Your Grace? Nah, you're good, baby. There we go. Hello, Your Grace. Perhaps you wish to hear some gossip? Alright. I want to hear from this guy. Alright, well, Your Grace. We'll start investigating at once. Yep, I'm gonna do that to every other person. Alright, let me go to the forge. No, I only got 93. Now. Yeah. Actually, that's not too bad, but still. I can't wait to get, like, this one real soon so I can give it to her. Because technically she really needs it, and she'll probably need the, Tereska's shield. Alrighty. Alright, but I'm gonna save my money. To the round table! And this is where he comes in with his charisma. Yeah, and this is where this one's gonna be coming in with the donkey. Okay, so I do want to give him some wit, though. Like low wit and low charisma and low luck. Maybe I should, well... well... She has some high luck. He has some charisma. The Countess of Gavalt asks you to conduct an investigation among the nobility to gather information about the leader of the Hofia uprising. Send a charismatic knight. Well, this is one of them. But, let me check on the forge. Yeah, I need... damn. Hopefully I can get him that sword, but that's okay. I'm gonna go back to here. To the round table. I'm gonna assign this one. He is correct. He has charisma on him. Alright. Next cycle. And there's the Dragon Knight. Hey, success is a success, so... Okay, after your investigation, everything suggests that the leader of the revolt is none other than the Countess's own daughter. It is believed that she is hiding with her fellow rebels in Mathnak. Alrighty. Let's go. Oh, look at that! Food supplies for a healthier start. Alright, let me just go to the round table, and I'm going to give Yeah, I'm gonna give my knight right here. Well, okay, never mind. Okay, never mind. I thought I was gonna... Oh, there we go. Stop bothering, peasants. You are wasting my time. Now, let us dance and feast and... Is that my throne, sir? Oh, it's you, your grace. This isn't what you think. I was just wondering what the view was like here. Turns out it's not that great, if you ask me. Would you like to suggest any improvements, Sir Brother? I was wondering when you would finally think to ask me my opinion. I have something to suggest. Firstly, this hall is terribly dull. You should have jesters, musicians, jugglers, and poets at your court. Otherwise, how can you expect anyone to take you seriously? Back when Valador was at the height of his prosperity, we would frequently host banquets and valiant tournaments day in and out, day out. Here, there's nothing. I'm bored. Tournaments, I shall think of it. I should hope so. You have to discover competition. Okay. I have a lot of other ideas if you need my advice again. Alright. We could attempt some sort of acrobatic display to crush the enemy's morale during our next mission. What do you think, sir? Ha! I love the idea. A frantic bit of footwork, a voluptuous sway of the hips, and boom! A lunge you into the air like a majestic champagne cork. Before executing 3 perilous somersaults and laying to elegant right on the top of the opponents. Yes, and we would find with a sparkling victory close. Arms to the heavens, chin held high, and knees bent on a 45-degree angle. They'll certainly impress them all. Alright, and let's go back to the people, baby. Hey, Rick! And yeah, here it is. Dragon Knight. I, the Dragon Knight. Don't extend my solutions unto thee. Is there any soul amidst this gathering endowed with the power to parley with me? You are in the presence of the sovereign. Am I? Thou art but a mere child in these realms. You mightest thou lay claim to the exalted throne, am I not? I, who hath been crowned by the ancient vintage, limited edition, true King Knight himself, hath traversed the domain of the Britannia decade with a decade and leveled great cities in my wake. So doth I challenge thee, stranger, prove unto me that thou art the sovereign of this domain doth require, that thou canst gather the valiant knights, lead thy folk to peace and prosperity, and stand salute against the Anglar Empire. Thou shalt falter or refuse my challenge. I shall take thy life with mine unhelmet. I shall inspire people to rally them to me. Yep. And here it is. When a character gives you an ultimatum, you will get some objectives to fulfill before you are given cycle. Each fulfilled objective before the given cycle will give you a bonus when you will face this character again. It's not mandatory to fulfill this objective. Yeah, I saw it 8 days though, so that's kind of mandatory. You accept without hesitation, stranger. Those realms without merit a sovereign of great might. 4 cycles into a ruin. Meet the requirements. Until we meet Anon, thou hast been prepared. I heard legends about the Dragon Knight, but I thought him long dead. Let's prepare for the battle. I've noted the objectives in terms of resources and support that need to be achieved. Bear in mind that these are not essential to our success. Yeah, they are essential. They really are. I need to get up to 300 of this, and I need to get up to 14 of this, and 8 of this. I'm one away from this one. I gotta get to this one. My daughter. I'm just as surprised as you are. Actually, I must admit that I suspected she was a doll. Thanks for giving us all the info we need. Wouldn't it have been better than... Yeah, wouldn't it have been better to just hint that out? I guess that, I would guess that that's your family, but this is like a circumstance of a rebellion, and, your daughter was included by them, so why not just let us know about that? Sorry, I didn't mean to ramble on, overly ramble on like that, but still, come on. It was your kid. I mean, if she was having a tantrum at the time, it was your kid. Come on! What do you expect? It's not so soon. We haven't really been in touch for a while. That explains a lot. Oh, sad lion. Oh, of course, I had noticed her recent strange attire. Naturally, I had spotted some suspicious political pamphlets in her room, but I could never have imagined. You couldn't have known. People have their own codes, their own slang. In the blink of an eye, the gap line. She is so unpresentable. I ask you not to hold it against her. A discussion with her is obviously necessary, but before that, I'm going to need your help again. We know that she and her group of rebels are hiding near the Bastille of Mevnac, preparing to lay siege to the Forge Gavalt very soon. You must stop them now. Unfortunately, some of my best knights were swept up in this popular movement and decided to side with the protesters. Okay, so strength, wit, and charisma. Alright. Alright, I'll stop her. We shall thank you for it infinitely, but I beg you. May your knights take care of her. Okay, a dark figure approaches, disregarding our queuing conventions, and sneaks up in front of you. Tarkus, okay. Good day, your Grace. I pleasure to meet you. I'm Tarkus de Gaulle, brother of the late Count de Gaulle. Didn't you come from with the Countess? Oh, I didn't mean to interrupt your little okay, that's a new word. And I think your own discussion deserves pricing. Isn't it fascinating learning that the little fool serving its the field as runt stands at the helm of this charade? I confess, I suspect as much. Stupidly walked in with my ambition. I am eyes and ears of Gavalt. No one pisses in a gutter there without me knowing about it. Do you see where I'm going at with this? Watching that idiot eye the throne is an affront to Gavalt itself. The pragmatic, your Grace, allow with me, and I will crush this rebellion. As your Grace, if I may, Sir distinctively distinguished himself rather grimly during the bloody Tarascus War. He's a man of fearsome affections. Okay, perfectly measured. Do you have something to say, old man? Would you rather let these enemies of the crown pour out their epic creation propaganda? I guess I'm gonna go with this guy. Holding a war like you, I guess. And I'll take the utmost care of this trust, your Grace. Bit aggressive, okay. Kuntnar, no, your Grace. We beg for your mercy. We are a humble community of wonders, no harm meant. We look for a shelter for a few days. The very cold closing and our little ones are already shivering. We need... Can I sleep in the wind like this? With all due respect, open the tower's doors to those people. That would be a tremendous act of trust. They are strangers with none of... What do you wish to do? Yeah, we Yeah, I'm waiting for the people. Thank you, Your Grace. Sorry, the children will never forget this. Yeah, you kidding me? They're just... like, the people that are trying to live, and they're just, like, having a hard time. So here you are, you... the famous sovereign. Charming. She looks at you with an air of superiority. I'm Gwendolyn, Baroness of Veldaren, a great or... what am I saying? The greatest locality of Eldar, a pearl obscure by the lands, but one that is absolutely vital to your reign. Really? Okay, fine. I'll trust you with that. I definitely will trust you with that. I shall be conveying to you the many complaints from the common people of this land. Most importantly, I'm your knight's dear aunt. Yes, Gwendu. My darling Gwendu. So happy I am here to that you have recognized his brilliance. Haha. Well, where is this little duckling? Do you have a request that you wish to grace us with today? No, not really. I just came to see how you were doing. If your knights do find themselves listless at your little round table, then they could always come weed my garden. It is in a similar pitiful state. Alright. They do enjoy a bit of landscape. Well, then lets out a little laugh. Sense that you may be allowing yourself to lead around like a docile seed. Thank you, my dear. Your Grace, we have made a fabulous discovery. I value, you know, the ones that the old states. It's so cool. We have to do something before there are casualties. But yes, I hadn't thought of that. Maybe it's a little dangerous, but it seems quite cute. You're truly your sister's brother. Don't worry, Uncle. I'm sure everything will be fine. It's only a value. Your Grace deals with the kind of thing every day night. Alright, we need bait to capture and study it. We need to kill the creature before anyone gets hurt. We'll be... okay, so, alright. You'll find a way to appease it. No. Well, I got one guy that's like... I don't have anyone that has like a... well, I do have someone that has high strength, but... find some decent bait and capture the river creature. Beware, it's big, and it bites, and it's deadly. So... yeah, we're gonna go with the, this one. Oh, yes, a guide, yes. What could go wrong? Your Grace, hey, so, we found these 3 requests in an old drawer in the archive room. One of them smells like pickles. Good luck! Well, sandwich o'clock. Alrighty. Alright, so, tendency. Your Grace, you have thus provoked the wrath of Dragon Knight, whose fury has not been felt for many moons. What do you think of my attitude offended him? Good heavens, no. The Dragon Knight is a mere contrarian. He opposes you on a principle, simply because you managed to open the ancient tower of his... It's nothing new, even during my youth. In the days of the Tarascus War, this old vassal was already under 100 years old, and driven by conservative values. Believe me, I fear he would have the same way with anyone who managed to ascend to this throne. So I'm not special. I see. I stand skill test. Indeed. The advantage being that it's a safe bet you won't hold a grudge, and will accept your rule once you prove your worth. Your Grace, Do you have a cup of tea? The little bird has shared a most interesting anecdote with me. Okay, so... Oh, they have the field of dark. Oh, wow. Alright, map room. Hi, Grace. I wish to speak to you. I have no desire, of course, to question your decisions, but I would like to suggest the utmost caution regarding to your new recruit, Sir Tarsus. We need to see some warnings. Sir Tarsus is indeed a formidable knight, but as I previously mentioned, some of his methods are harsh. I simply fear he might try to establish a certain approach to the regency by your side. Yeah, I think it was a mistake to accept him. I take note. Thank you, Your Grace. Yeah, he fidgets from side to side with unease. But perhaps I am being too pessimistic. Let us hope instead that Sir Tarsus opens up unexpected perspectives for us. Yeah, I think that was a mistake to accept him. I might have to get kicked out. Oh, my sovereign, I sense the formidable dragon knight looming with these walls. Are you beautiful, Are your beautiful eyes ever? Of course, my dear sovereign, although it is difficult to pull my gaze away from your exploits. As the protector of this tower, I feel every ripple of energy that passes through these walls. And the dragon knight is already familiar to me. He once sat at the throne table during the reign of Ermin the Wise. What was he like back then? Tell me about Ermin's reign. Ermin? I remember. A remarkable sovereign who had unified a realm once plagued by bitter divides. The shadow of his achievements cast was certain to fill his successor with dread. Who could ever hope to equal him? Perhaps the Dragon Knight feels a certain longing for that era. I have no doubt that you will succeed in proving your worth to him, my sovereign. Hell yeah, I'm gonna prove it. Alright. Well, Your Grace, that's quite a delicious challenge you've given, isn't it? Does seeing me threaten make you happy? Oh, me? Oh, no! Take things so serious. You don't take things so serious, Your Grace. After all things were to go wrong. You need to only use my powers to make a few adjustments, wouldn't you? Perhaps there's a spark of curiosity to see if you're actually good enough to manage without me. Hehe. Alright. So I know that one quest. Because I got a good quest contract. Alright, the Countess Gavel requests your assistance in protecting her fort from attack from the group of rebels led by her daughter. I don't want him to go on there because he's just not gonna be fun. He's got strength and he's got charisma. And as for him, he's up there, which is good. He needs a weapon. So, yeah, he only has like, he has a lot of wit, but I don't want to use him because he seems like a cruel human being. Alright. Alright, yeah, I think I'm just gonna go with, gonna assign him because he has high strength. If you say so. No. I'm leaning, Your Grace. Okay, the killer rabbit. She is agile. And nope. All right. Oh, who isn't afraid to get his hands dirty? That would be him. Yeah, we gotta be careful with the amount of knights I assign to. Alright, she should be able to take on the rabbit. She's very high on agility, which is good, and high on luck, so I really hope this works. Alright. If not... Oh, God. Uh-oh. Gibraltar just like that. What do you do? Frick. Oh! Oh, look at that! Oh. Alrighty, let's go! Great success! Let's freaking go! With the help of your knights, the rebel army was repelled. However, it was impossible to neutralize the princess. Yeah, I don't want to send Mr. Cruel and suffer makes everyone suffer in agony. Because he's not he's not like the type of knight that I want to have handle with people. Alright, and yeah. No! Damn. Alright. Yeah, I'm gonna keep on increasing your strength. And I'm gonna increase your charisma. There we go. So it's actually that night kind of sucked. It's like, but oh well. I guess he's not like yeah. Oh, Your Grace, I'm thoroughly disappointed. This tower that belongs to you. Why is it so hard to find any historical artifacts here? Torches of your predecessors should line your corridors. Their relics displayed in showcases. How else would you hope to make the most of the fertile soil that is yours? We haven't had time to decorate yet. That's all pointless. Decorate. Don't be ignorant, Your Grace. This is not a matter of mere visual distraction. But don't get me wrong, I am delighted to work alongside you and convinced that together we can shape a bolder future. I'm simply pointing out the need to be inspired by your surroundings in order to achieve the goal. By drawing both from the great victories of history and its most painful failures, so we avoid repeating a fool's mistake. Ha ha ha. Do you grasp the stakes? What do you think this is most important? Be a power of fear and respect the sovereign. Believe me, Your Grace, I am not advocate for cruelty or severity. I am merely content the power that must rest on a firm foundation. One the monarch embodies to guide their people toward prosperity, a lighthouse in the dark. The ruler's decision must be decisive. The words unambiguous and striking. This is the mark of a true leadership. Says you, dude, alright? You're not in charge, first off. Secondly, this is my castle, alright? You don't do that to me, alright? This is my castle. This is my rules, alright? You listen to me. I'm the big shot here. I'm the big man. Nobody else but me. Just such a stance ensures a secret worldview. If forces of strong, proud people united and around an exemplary leader. Science, I've heard enough. Well then, you look irritated. The piques my curiosity. Are you lacking courage, or is it intelligence that fails you? As you wish, Your Grace. Raise your arms for a second. Raise in the air, you mean? Yep, your arms wide, so I can examine every inch of the arm. But the thing is... Come on, higher, let me see. Okay. And 1, 2, and 3. Higher, come on. But... No, it's kind of cute. Alright, yeah, I'm gonna do this. So, oh. Okay. Sorry. Alright, I'm gonna go through this again. But I'm not gonna have him do the mission. Turns out it's not that great, if you ask me. Yeah, alright, hold on. There we go. Yeah, I know. Yeah, he's straight of the dark. Alright, we're gonna investigate, this guy. And that's a good thing about, like, going back in the past, because, like, look, I like how this works. Yeah, I already heard this. That's just good. That's kind of cute. Yeah, big dragon dude coming up. Yeah. Alright. Yep. Yeah, only got 4 days, huh? Alright. Yeah, I know. Yeah. Okay. Don't you worry, I'll stop here as usual. Alright. Yeah, I'll still accept you, but I gotta be careful with you. You can be a little too cruel. Yeah. Yeah, I'm in it for the people, okay? Look at that. Some charm. I'm the ladies' man. This is where I do this. Anything else? If not, please feel free to see yourself out. Alrighty. Grace, we have made a fabulous discovery. Oh, okay. We had to do something before there are casualties. The value, you know? The ones from the old tales? It's so cool. Alright. Yeah, we need a bait to capture and study it. Don't worry, I know. Okay, one major thing. I do not want to, okay. Let's see. I know. Yeah. I see it. Staring at skill test. Trust me, I'm not scared for anything. Yeah, I'll take note of it. Yeah, don't worry. Alright, so... Like I said, I'm not a completionist, but I will be saying this. Yeah, trust me, I'm not afraid of big, old, and wrinkly. Believe me, I'm not. Alright. Alright, the residues in Milk Fort are requesting your assistance to investigate the nearby woods to determine ideal location for building a new cow catapult. A barrel of salted cod from the crest has been stolen and hidden in a dark cellar. Send a knight to search it for it and bring it back. Trying to save the villager and needs help maintaining her charming little garden, and send a knight who isn't afraid to get his hands dirty. Or hers. Oh my god, this... I'd sent her before and I sent Mr. Cruel and Drool over there. Oh boy. Yeah. I can't believe it. That's what I'd send him to do. Oh god. It's either the Bell's palsy's getting to me or I'm just not really active. Of course, alright. Oh. On the outskirts of Clermont, charming dryads shout from morning to night, disturbing the quiet of the villagers. Send a knight with a sense of rhythm and negotiation with them. Okay, and this one's a major one. So, I'm going to send this guy, and of course this guy, because there's huge success. And as for this one... Alright. Find some decent bait and capture the rare creature. Beware, it's big, and it bites. And it's deadly. You know what? No. I'm gonna save that one for next time. Right here. For right now. I'm gonna start like this guy. Because this guy is like... There's also this one too, but... Let's try this one. Well, technically he is a hunter. Why not? You know what? No. There we go. All right. Yeah. Well, look at that! Nothing but success. Let's go! No failures or whatsoever. Let's freaking go, bro! Ah, jeez. Oh shoot, the sovereign menu screen allows you to see the current satisfaction of the the different classes on the progress of the sovereign archetypes. Increases in satisfaction with each class can unlock new dialogue options and new items in shops. Sovereign archetypes increase or decrease with your choices. Each archetype has 3 thresholds to reach, with each threshold unlocking new dialogue options. Some dialogue options are also unlocked depending on how much the archetype is increased compared to another. Okay, likenesses, wisdom, tyranny, nope. Yeah. His strength is going to be increased by, a bunch, and same thing with his charisma. Then I'm going to increase his agility. He doesn't have that much magic on him, which is okay. Nope, not going to dismiss him. Alright, so far so good. Yeah. Yeah, dude, I don't need a list. Well, you know what? I don't want to go on his bad side, so... Oh, he stops. By the way, Your Grace, I repeat, with me at your side, I am sure that this idea can be achieved. I don't claim to know your true motives, but I am certain your choice to recruit me was no accident. So trust me. Follow where I lead, and the path to prosperity will unfold for you. Alright, I'm up to 300, which is good. After all, at least one real knight here must be worthy of the royal prestige expected at this rickety table we call home. True enough, a noble hero in shiny armor, a royal resplendent man, illuminating every brimming cobblestone with his delicate footsteps. Precisely, sir. Sometimes the brilliance of it even gives me a bit of a headache. A visual sympathy, a living poem written with the ink of heroism upon the parchment of courage. Indeed, I think for you being such a worthy hero among us. Are you just going to mindlessly agree with me every single time? Well, you wanted someone to mindlessly agree with you all the time, so why not? To the forge. They're not... Okay, so they're not too bad. They're okay. There we go. Now I can try to get this one. There's also this one too. So if I can get that sword for her, I would. I'm gonna save enough to... Yeah. Alright, round table. Aha. Fatigue. Takes an extra 2 damage if the quest is a failure. Oh, then I gotta really be careful then. To the audience. Alright, Serpent Knight. Whoa, a chill runs down your spine as the figure steps towards you. The piercing eyes locked firmly into your eyes. Greetings, strange sovereign. What can I do for you? This is a certain familiarity in the way you carry yourself upon the throne. It is not exactly the first time you have occupied the seat, is it? No, but this is the first time I've seen you here. I note that you choose not to obscure this part of the truth. It is appreciated. Who are you? Who am I? Simply a lone wanderer as yourself once were, watching and listening. listening and watching. What about you? Who are you on this path of destiny? A sick traveler who I do not know how managed to open the tower's door. Now, the new ruler and master of this place. A great new sovereign, I see. I'm curious to discover the end you will bring about. He freezes, and the gleam of the motionless gaze is suddenly tamed with a silhouette of doubt. I must say, I am eager to see what you will undertake with this sweet power you have acquired. Wondrous miracles, or perhaps unspeakable horrors? These are other paths than these, of course. Good luck, your Grace, and surely we'll meet again, one way or another. Greetings. Behind her marble facade, a tiny lady betrays something. Despite herself, her fatigue is perceptible. You have successfully driven the rebel forces out of the Fort Go. I thank you for that. Was that enough to claim people's fear? No. To be honest, people's anger continues to rumble. Their failure has not extinguished the fire. It has fueled it. The rebels are relentless than ever. Feed on it and exulted in it. They want to start again. They will start again and again and again, as long as they find their fear with my own daughter. She implies that you have only honored part of you. Yes, that's what I was expecting from you in the first place. I would like to reiterate our gratitude for assistance provided. However, this is merely a temporary solution of the root cause of the problem is not addressed. But you're not entirely to blame. My daughter managed to escape you, and I congratulate her on that. But now that her forces are weakening, it is time for us to act and lay siege. We will honor our contract, but do not ask for anything else afterwards. I am pleased that we have come to understand. She didn't really give you a choice. I have the decision and strategy regarding my daughter to you. Act within your means to put an end to her actions. Now. No. We got Charisma. We got Mr. Charisma here. She seems to hesitate. Let's hope nothing goes wrong. Hey, it's Ursula, what's up? What's going on? What a chair you have here, Your Grace. A bit dusty, reeks of magic, but I quite like the mood here. Name's Ursula. By the way, I've been roaming these lands for a couple of years. To tell you the truth, bored to death. Do you have a bunch of exotic, unusual quests you could send me out on? Oh yeah, going to stay here for a while then. Good morning, Your Grace. My name is Gerlin. Ah! I will be responsible for representing the interests of the inhabitants of Rosen in your lands, if that suits you. Perfect. Rosen with the capital of Rosen until the resurrection of this tower. But this is still a major tourist destination. You know each other? Yes, we are, shall we say, distinctly related. He is indeed my lovely young son. Ah, I forgot about you. Anyway, if we could change the subject, I come to bring you our first request: a manuscript of ancestral origin appears to have been stolen. Since then, groups of occultists and nobles have been accusing each other, each seeking to pin the blame. We need someone to sort this out. Now, I do have Magic Lead. Alright, the theft of the manuscript in Rosan has led to local conflicts between different groups of nobles and occultists. Send a knight to investigate. I think... So I still have Mr. Charisma. I don't have, like, a lot of... on. Yeah, he's afraid of dark, so I can't send Mr. Charisma in there. I could send the other one, but it's like, nah. Rather go with the nobles. Thank you, Your Grace. Wednesday. So that's it. Our shining principles. Let the living filth into your sacred walls. The Cuntnor. No, Matt, you seem magnificently loud to loiter here. They're loud, they stink, and are very certain they're grubbing little brats stole food from the kitchens. What's next? Will you grant them knighthood in all your kindness? Science, I am your sovereign, and you will show me respect. I have no respect for a sovereign who opens their arms to swindlers and hired blades. Jeez, really? Oh, here we go. Oh, Your Grace, come in. Look what I'm pulling out of the oven right here. Small cakes carefully arranged on the table filled with a warm and tasty. I used to love cooking for my children when they were younger. Ah, I miss it sometimes. I'm quite certain they eat absolute rubbish nowadays. He gazes at the biscuits with a gentle stealth. Anyway, if you like, Your Grace, I could certainly prepare little treats for our knights from time to time. A good cookie shared is worth 1,000 words, isn't it? That's actually how I met my wife. Well, look at that. That's so cool. Alright, Sandrad asked nobles. Now, Mr. Charisma is going to be... Yeah, you know what? I'm going to assign him to the nobles because he knows how to talk to them. Alright. Nope. And, yeah, I'm going to assign this leader here. Alright. On the outskirts of the Clevermont, charming drads shout for morning to night, disturbing the quiet villagers and send a knight of the sense of rhythm and to negotiate with it. Vulnerable barrel of the silk cod from the crest has been stolen and hidden in the dark cells. Send a knight to search for it and bring it back. Not a lot of luck. But I do have a knight that has, like, good amount of wit. Good move, Your Grace. And now... Oh, wait, no! Crap. Alright, Yep, no. You know what? No. The rebels have been driven back from Fort Gebel. Now it's time to go and meet the rebel princess and try to reason with her by parliament dealing with her. Yeah, I'm gonna go with this one. I don't want to send him there. I do want to try her, though. Alright. No, you know, I'm gonna go with this guy. No, if I do that, that's not gonna be working. I gotta save this one. Hmm. So what can I assign him to? You know what? I mean, he's already up to 10, and I think the donkey's just gonna be... There's also this one, too. And he's already not that much of a charmer, so... It's okay. Alright, so... Actually, no. If I'm gonna do this... But I make sure I pick up the right ones, though. Nope. I got no one for this for right now. But I'm thinking... Okay. Okay, the vulnerable barrel of the salted cod from the grist has been stolen and hidden in a dark cellar. Sandy night, search and bring... Yeah, you know what? No. Actually, no. Yeah, no. I'm gonna assign him this one. Well, there's also Mr. Cruel over there, which... Alright, so... No, 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 no. No, you know what? I'm gonna send Mr. Cruel with him. Challenge. Really? I mean, I really hope this not come back and bite me in the ass. Alright. Didn't I just ask everyone? Next cycle. Success. What? seems that the negotiation led to choices which were meant to bring out a peaceful resolution, ultimately resulted in the death of the. Oh crap! Yep. That's not good. Yeah, let me go back in time. That sucked. Okay, that just sucked. Oh. Well, the princess is not gonna. Oh god, his teeth just bared out. Alright, yeah, alright. Yeah, I'm gonna. Okay, so I gotta do this right, otherwise it's just not gonna happen. And I do need to start, like, being careful what I do. Yeah. Alright. Alright. Kind of do that. I'm not gonna kill the princess. Yeah. Was that enough? Was that enough to call in the people's favor? Alright. Yeah, she still cares about her kid. Nope. Alright. Oh yeah, I'm definitely gonna hire you. Oh yeah, yes. Rather than nobles. Don't care. Jeez. Alright. Hey, look at that. Arlen can now cook a snack for one night each cycle. Giving a snack to a knight will give them a small bonus if they are sent on a quest. Each knight likes some specific snacks. You will have to discover which ones. Give a knight a snack that will result in an infinity bonus. Okay. So, Yeah, and he's not. No, he's too cruel. So, I'm gonna go with this guy. Yeah, it's only like 5 gold, so. Ooh. Oh, okay, a lion's taco. A controversial recipe for gold. A wheat-wrapped stout with meat, fries, and cheese. Dog food, according to some. Culinary revelation, according to others. No. What a tasty idea, Your Grace. I'll get cooking right away. Alrighty. Alright, let's do this right. Because this one needs some charisma. So I'm going to assign her and him. That's one. Outskirts, trying dryads shut from the morning night, disturbing the quiet of the villagers. Send a knight with a sense of rhythm to negotiate with them. Nah, I can't do that. Alright. Alright, the theft of the manuscript and resin has led to local conflicts between different groups. Nobles and cultists. Send a knight to investigate. Good move, Your Grace. Yeah, this one's a tough one. Nope. All right. So you know, yeah. All right. Well, he got something, so. And Mr. Crueller's just got to be going around the nobles. He should be going around the cultists. An artifact can be repaired in the forge. Also, hopefully Mr. Cruel will do his job well. Can't take questions. Damn it! Attention to our knights, people, arguments, and according to witnesses, fled shouting, "Long live the Shrillers!" Oh, damn it! Hey, he's gone. Okay, that sucked. Okay, so he's still good for the nobles. Back to the demon door. Alright, so he's good for the nobles, but I think he would be best with the Jeez. Alright. Okay, we're gonna escape on him. Alright, we're gonna try this again. That was too much of a failure. What can I do for you? Yeah. Jeez. Like I said, I'm not trying to 100% this, but it's just... I'm not gonna kill the princess, like I said. All in the people's favor. Alright, I've helped enough. Alright, I'm gonna choose the fighting one. Alright. Alright, here goes nothing. Yeah. Alright. So, I'm gonna try to do this the right way possible. There might be some failures or some... But I want them joined. I want them all to be, you know... Now, this one's... Alright, so this one will be specifically for the cultists. So I'm gonna send Mr. Cruel over there. I do not care. I am one for the people. Jeez, why is it every single time I go through these, it feels like I get punched in the mouth? The forge, I don't care. No! I still need to raise these up. Yeah. Yeah, see the tusk? That's just creepy. Yeah, no. We're gonna go on the aggressive side and try to knock some sense at her. Alright, she does have agility, but not a lot of strength. She only has a little bit of wit. So, I'm gonna assign her and him. Wit and magic. Alright. There we go. So I got this guy. And Song of the Dryads. No. I should send her down. Luck and charisma. Alright, I'm just gonna help, yeah. Here goes something. Do not kill the princess. There we go! Okay, there we go. Tragically, the heavy-handed intervention intended to lead the princess' arrest ended in her death. After her rejected all attempts at reconciliation. Aww. So either way, she was gonna die? Dang. Damn! Brother got, like, a lot done. Damn. Oh, salted cod. Yum. Holy crap! Okay. The theft of a manuscript in Rosen has led to the... Yeah. Okay, that ended up a lot more better success than anything else. Oh, I know, I could have sent her to the woods. Huh. Alright, Yep. There we go. Alright, I got up to 18. Alright, so... Yep, that's not good. That's not even high enough. Oh, man. Alright. Oh, yeah. Leaning against a tip. Yeah, I've been through this too. Like, I've already been through her. So, she crushes a strange mixture with a mortar. That looks delicious. Well said, a real treat. With hair wig from Brimwood, a little gem of mixology, and cardamom, rum, and spider's porridge. In that order, otherwise you'll ruin it. Saw quite a few of these little creatures crawling on the woods of your tower, so I took the liberty. It made my mouth water. She crushes the carcasses of the poor animals with a stirring level of enthusiasm. There are plenty in Burnwood too. It made me feel a bit nostalgic. So I decided to catch them and give them a new home in my throat. It warms me up and gives me courage. So let's all laugh. See, you're from Burnwood. Feeling nostalgic? Why did you leave? You sure do ask a lot of questions. Just say I've always liked dragging my carcasses around. After rotting in the same spot for a while, you've got to do something so you don't die unborn, right? You were wondering too before this, weren't you? Bet you can't understand. She smiles mischievously as she pours her mixture into 2 glasses. You're going to do me the favor of tasting it, aren't you? Why not? Let's go, comrade. And clink glasses, then raise yours to your lips. Bitter and strong, the liquid sets your throat ablaze and twists your gut. You flail, then choke, and finally spit it out in panic. Not cool. Not bad, huh? Admit it's hard when you're not used to it, but guess you'll die less angry. You should come to Brimwood one of these days. You'll give my comrades a laugh. Alright, sure, why not? After all, at least one real name was. this... Hold on. Sure. Surely something... Oh, okay, so this is just a thing. Okay, I got 8 of those. I need another, like... 6 of those. Now I got some money to spare. To the forge. No, I gotta repair armor. Okay. Shut. I don't need that sword. I am gonna get... Oh, crap. No, I'll leave. Tendency. Oh, he's scouting. Oh, that's not good. He's actually scouting. That's not a good sign. Alright. My daughter. This is not what I wanted. I'm sorry that it ended this way. She go. Enough! This won't bring her back. Although it pains me. You have fulfilled your part of the bargain, and I am not one to revoke my promises. The people that got out are now silent. From today, you may consider our county as your ally. I don't like that. My daughter. I will carry the egg of her essence forever. This is the second time I have endured the loss of a child. Oh God, please forgive me. Hildy, greetings, Your Grace. Each word crossing her lips seems finely chiseled by the very hand of the gods. Lady Hilda, in person! To what do we owe the honor of your presence? And, you know... Alas, sir, a most cruel reflection. I had to say this. Okay, maybe I should have done a better job just being more curiosmic and just... Or just, like... Not, like, end her. She wanted her arrested, and she ended up getting, like... And it sucks, because, like... Maybe I should have just agreed with the people and just say, like, maybe the people should be, like, have more freedom. Alas, sir, a most cruel affliction, yeah. You know, should I go back in time and actually try to find a way to keep her alive and just get arrested? Or just stay on her side and say, like, I should be on the people's side. That shouldn't be raised up there. So you know what? Alright, and to introduce myself, I am Hilda, for the lands of Orifan, Your Grace. The greatest minstrel these lands have ever known. I am your most devoted admirer. I was even among the crowd during your last performance. This is not quite what I wish to learn, but thank you for sparing me the tedious details. Yet, mark the irony, what remains of a bard unable to finish her song. I intend to travel through the Britannia provinces, celebrating the return of the great sovereign of the White Tower Bridge with a victorious melody. She studies you as if searching for a trace of the myth between the two brow ridges of your mask. Your legend, in short. But now, as I polish the final verses, I find myself hesitating and have no desire to sing of nonsense. In order to avoid creating a legend of falsehood, I thought it best to obtain the information from the source. So tell me, my dear Sorry, how would you describe the kind of reign you aspire? What legacy would you wish to know? A cult balance and unfailing measure. Open art and protection of the weakest. Mercy? Yes, quite. That aligns perfectly with my initial vision. My hesitation was about a comma in an ocean of certainties. She smooths the folds of the tunic and draws herself slightly. Thus, allow me to present the first draft of your epic, Your Grace, written in the jailer vinegar.
Between the moor and the fen, o'er the hill above the glen, to the north and to the south. They are sovereign shall restore.
Hey, she got some lungs on.
To glory days of yore. What Nimrod built will shine anew. White stone upon a sky of blue. There, look there. There stands the tower, proud and fair. There stands the tower, as good and just as candids reign. Our ruler shall be kind again. Let every bard and harper sing. Beloved is a peaceful king. There, look there. There stands the tower.
They actually had someone sing this.
The sovereign tower.
You got lungs on. What a voice, as it felt straight from the celestial peaks. Ah, yes. He wipes a few tears from the corners of his eyes. Come on, man. It's not. It's a nice song. It's a song of happiness, man. I get it. It's a pretty song. I know. My dearest thanks, Lady Hildy. Now, there's a ballad that restores the lyrical heritage of our lands to its former glory. Thinking of nothing yet. Think nothing of it. I should be the one thinking you. In fact, I'll give you 2 free passes from this next recital, but I cannot leave this tower. Goodbye, Your Grace. You Grace pirates! Pirates attacking Grace. They've not given us trouble before, but it seems that a tiny little village is just along their scenic route. We're holding out, but we can't keep this up alone. Okay. Alright. Grace, otherwise I fear we shall find grist in our ways. Very serious sovereign. I'm here, and I brought my goat, Majestina. The beast planted firmly behind your visitor seizes you up as if calculating the best way to humiliate you in public. So, basically, if there's any, hullabaloo and Milford, will be the ones to come to see you. You notice Majestina Solomon beginning to nibble at the hem of Daisy's dress. Of course, anything else? Right. So, I was also wanted to let you know that a barn collapsed in Milford. Some animals got squashed. I'll spare you the juicy details, but a little bit of coin for rebuilding wouldn't go amiss. Yeah, of course. Much obliged. Majestina is thrilled to hear this. Majestina's eyes remain fixed to yours. Her pupils, like any tiny like knives, stare at you murderously. Deep inside, you feel her unspoken message, "I'll be back." With Grace, the investigation you conduct with Risen's cult circle in the search for the stolen ecclesiastical manuscript, it points pretty clear to them. Let's just say they particularly left their name and address at the crime scene. An expedition would be welcome in order to return this manuscript to its rightful place. Rosen, all right. One of my knights will set out fine, or agreed. Well, I'll keep the manuscript safe elsewhere, in my hands for his... Okay, relic. Yeah, no. You sure know how to joke. Grace, haha. That was a joke, right? Alright, map room. It's hard to see that your story is already inspiring the greatest artists, isn't it? After all, people have waited a long time. Your ascension is a breath of hope that I'm sure it will only grow with time. I know if I'm not comfortable with all the expectations. Great. I'll be the new icon of divine right. Probably, your panache is undoubtable, and your circumstances are certainly unique to any sovereign that reigned before you. We know we have known a century without a crown. After all, I myself grew up with tales of the old monarchs, but I never knew them beyond the pages of books. Your arrival is the only horizon my generation has patiently hoped for, in the shadow of this sleeping tower. How was Raj organized before? Even though the local nobles were doing their best to organize themselves, the pressure to find a region figure continued to grow until it became stiffening. From the outside, it would have looked as if we were holding our own, but to me, it felt like suffocating under the weight of the world. And if things had continued that way, he chooses his words carefully. To my great dismay, I was the favorite for the royal selection. But as it is plainly obvious, the doors of the tower remain closed to me. The lack of a crown, I suppose I would have ended up as the Count Riz. His voice trails off into a long sigh. So yeah, like I don't have like a lot on the people. Following an alliance with Gavalt, they have shared some of their knowledge and expertise with us. I couldn't wait to make this little treasure if you're interested. It's a real technological gem, to be honest. A combination of her eyelids grew heavy, and then the whole thing is cooled by an ambient temperature. Ha ha ha! I'm getting sidetracked, but look at this. It's worth it. Huh, cool. Alright, and I didn't expect the internal disputes of our neighbors to come to your attention to it so early, Your Grace. I suppose you can't change Gavalt's nature, though. This isn't Gavalt's first attempt at an insurrection, is it? That is the least one could say. The fall of their former tyrant owes everything to the alliance of our peoples. But any resemblance to recent events remains fragile. For here, the leader of the revolt met her death without her people even seeing their wishes fulfilled. I find this outcome regrettable. This silence will show only bring further contempt. I do not wish to report it. Yeah, it was an accident. Yet, this is not the story that shall be written in our history. She's not wrong, and you know, for her to die like that, you know what? I'm gonna take a risk. I'm gonna go back in time. I'm gonna see if I can get the wolf, because I know in the demo you do get a wolf at one point. You do get him, so I'm going to start on the 4th day. I know you're afraid of the dark. Alright. Yeah. She's gonna go out to the creature because she is an animal lover. Now we're gonna go to here. Gonna meet up with the big bad knight again. I'm gonna get the wolf for her because her and the wolf will just become. Yeah. Don't you worry. Alright. Thanks for giving us all. She doesn't want to lose a child. It's just... Seriously, parts of the people in the girl shouldn't be allowed to... If there must be a reordering of power, I can certainly entertain the idea. But not in this manner. No stable society can be founded on violence and strife. My daughter, you have seen her. She has no political strategy. She is driven only by desire to put our family in danger. You must stop her. No thanks. Resolve your family yourselves. Okay. Okay. Assistance in protecting her from attacked by a group of rebels, led by her daughter. Alright. Yeah. I'll use you, but you ain't gotta be fun to use. You do help out with a certain mission. One for the people. Don't you worry. No. I value, you know, the ones from the old tales. It's so cool. Yes, I hadn't thought that maybe it's a little dangerous, but it seems quite cute. You are truly your sister's brother. Don't worry, Uncle. I'm sure everything will be fine. It's only a value. Our Grace deals with this kind of thing every day. Okay, so... Nah, I gotta think of the people. Alright, we need to kill the creature before anyone gets hurt. You lead the guide. Yes, could go wrong. Alright, so I gotta be careful of this because, like... Yeah, don't fear him. Yada yada. Yeah. Yeah, I can go around and talk to everybody. And yeah, I gotta make sure I charm her. Yeah. Trust me. I'll be watching out for them. Alright, so... So technically... Alright. Yep. Alright, the major quest, yeah. I'm gonna sign... Yeah, I'm gonna sign him. Nope. Sign him. I'm gonna sign him. Alright. Now I know I'm doing like a lot of this mix here and there, but it's like, eh. Countess of Gavelt requests your assistance in protecting her fort from the attack from the group of rebels led by her daughter. Now, like I said, this is my...
Crab, please. Crab. Fright. Crab.
How you doing? That's good. Alrighty. That's all 4 of them. And these are like a little different, so... Okay, really hope this does not go bad. Last thing I want to have is that... Alright, all 4 of them came back. Hopefully... Alrighty, let's go! With the help of your knights, the rebel army was repelled. However, it was impossible to neutralize the princess. Okay, you keep doing their demon's fault bounties. I appreciate the lurk. And you can see the game I'm finally able to play again. Okay, so this ended up as a great success, which is good. So, stupid. Yeah, she's she's already in the guarding and stuff, so... Yay. Rick! Why is it every single time it's gotta be a failure? Yeah, I'm going back. Nope, I'm going back. Yeah, I understand you. Yeah. Oh man. All right. And the man of the people, me. Alright, there we go. Alright, damn. I know major ones I can't skip. Alright. Ah, your grace, we haven't made... Yeah. Yeah, we're gonna kill it. Yeah, if I'm gonna go back in time, I get it. Yeah, I know. Alright, talk to Stone Lady, which is... she's in... There we go. Alright. Don't worry, don't worry. I'm just trying to get through this so you get the right type of outcomes. Ready? Alright. Now back to the round table. Alright, so, Alright, the nobility of the Grass invites you to the nocturnal gargoyle hunt. These overpopulated cave dwellers end up in the traditional soup. Sending a knight would be quite the demonic gesture. Nope. Yeah, no. Alright, if he was an emissary, request your royal protection for the proper conduct of the well-attended local event, known as the Squash Festival. The sending knights would be a great sign of esteem. People. You know what? Yeah. Alright, let's do this. Alright, I'm gonna choose this one. Please be nothing but good outcomes. I just need good outcomes. This turns out to be really great. Okay, still, and it was a great success, which is good. But alright, this end is a success. Nice. Let's go. Alright, I'm gonna go one with strength. Yeah, I'm gonna put strength until that gets up to 10. Same thing with this one. Alright, may not be the biggest success with it. Yeah, watch. Like, this guy grows tusks. Hold on. He gets tusks. Yeah, see what I mean? There it is! Look at it! Tusks! Dude, you're not human. Human beings aren't supposed to have tusks, and you have to be a werehog or something. I would really hate to see your eyes. I'll agree with you, but... yeah. And just like... yeesh. Hey, new characters every day. I think you're just talking about like super eccentric, like acrobatic, all kinds of stuff. Like, you know, acrobatic, like moves that are inhumanly impossible. Nah. Alright. We did this right. So we're gonna go with the audience. Yeah, I already talked about you. There we go. Hey, I'm a baller, so you know you're not gonna get anywhere. Yeah. It was easy as pie. Nah. Alright. Now is indeed the ideal time to strike. We'll honor our contract. Yeah. Rather go for negotiation. Alright. Yeah, goth knight. Yep, definitely took her in. No, I need a consumable. Don't care, I'm gonna... And one for the people. Alright. Yeah, you make cookies for everyone. Alright, and that, well, oh. Alright, here we go. Nah, they don't need a meal. Yeah, but I need someone that can actually... This is a hard one. I don't want to send him over there because he's just too damn cruel. Yeah, no, you may not like it. It's like, I'm trying to do my best. I really hope this works. And I mean, I really, really hope this works. Oh, please. Alright, I really, really, really hope this works. Whatever you do, do not kill the princess. Yes! Following several hours of negotiations and several exaggerated sides, the princess finally agreed to give up her rebellion and follow your knight. Yes! This is what I wanted! Oh, it's yeah, I mean, let's freaking go, bro! Let's freaking go! It's about damn time! God! Yeah, I still did it. Yeah, yeah. Let's go. And thank you for the lights, everyone. Thank you, thank you. And thank you for the sub. Thank you. Alrighty! We freaking did it! It may not be the best way, but, like, we did it at least. Alright, at least now... Yeah. Yeah, he knows what he needs to do. There we go. That's good. That's really good. I should try to go all the way with the charisma, but it's like... I'd rather not. I should do a balance of 5 first, then try to bring up charisma to a lot. Alright. And his strength needs it, and... yeah. Magic, anytime. Next cycle. Whew! Hey, look at that! Okay, oh, hey, hello, Your Grace. Just thinking about you. No. Actually, I was reminiscing a little bit about my county, and it's a little culinary with like eccentrics. Leaning against the table, she crushes a strange mixture with a mortar. Oh, are you making... Oh, you're a connoisseur. That's right, the true taste of Rimwood. Pure and raw. Prepared by a local. Not like the bland walk you find at the market. Ran cardamom and cerviate spider partridge in that order as you know. She crushes the carcasses of the poor animals with a stirring level of enthusiasm. Rimwood is swarming with these little spiders. Made me feel like a little nostalgic. She lets all laugh. Not exactly. I was born there, but I had some wonderful years living there. I've been wandering around for a whole while now. You sure do ask a lot of questions. Let's just say I've always liked dragging my carcasses around. And after rotting in the same spot for a while, you've got to do something so you don't die of boredom, right? You're wondering, too. Before this, you weren't you, but you can understand. Dragging your carcasses looking for something or running away. Ah, it's ready. Questions. You're going to do me a favor for tasting, aren't you? And twice over. Just chug. Alright, so we're gonna go to the forge. And this time I'm gonna check for our repair. I gotta repair his armor, and then I gotta repair his armor. Gotta be careful though. Gotta be careful. Actually, what can I buy for 80? Actually, yeah, I could buy that for a magic lady. And you know, the hunting bow should... yeah. I should get the hunting bow. And the silver sword, I think I'm going to get for the, witch lady. The magic lady. So, yeah. Alright. So the good part is I'm 3 more away and 1 more away this one. Well, let's freaking go. Okay. Audiences. Alright. Whew. Okay, let's do this. Alright. We finally managed to put an end to this heresy. My daughter was returned to me. She now sits enthroned in her room, prevented from going out and forced to reflect on her behavior. We admire the virtues that subdued. For all that, I have offered you my deepest gratitude. Unfortunately, I must admit that all of these events have weakened Gavald's stature. But you have fulfilled your part of the bargain. Let's go! Woo! Now we got a happy ending. Thus, from today, you may consider our county as your close ally. And as for my very personal gratitude, I present to you a relic of our family, snatched from my daughter's hands. It's yours with all of the usual Gavald acts. Oh, okay. Usual precautions. Wonderful. We can discuss this deal. Don't get too comfortable, though. The lion behind her licks its lips. Oh boy. Leave him alone, alright? Jeez, leave him alone. He's not a meal, alright? Yep, oh yeah. Mercy.
Between the moor and the
Yeah, I'm sorry to do this, but gotta go.
o'er the hill above the
Already heard it once, don't need to hear it again. Alright, but I cannot leave this. Alright, thank you, Lady Hilda. Rolling. You great pirates! Pirates attacking. We're holding out. Yeah, don't worry. Another perfect two. Alright. Yeah, don't worry, I'll take care of you. Don't worry. Yep. Yeah, I can afford it. Alright, Grace, there's a snake. No, a knot of giant snakes in Clevermont. Can we eat it? Well, with a lot of sauce, and I guess so. But it's not. But it's a knot of snakes. I'll take it up. You see, I don't think the sauce will be distributed very evenly. Let's tangle the knot, then we can. A huge creature formed from a tangle of snakes. A spreading terror throughout. Put it on. Locate the beast and neutralize it. Damn. Well, I know the right type of guy with wits. Okay, this would be a better option. Huge creature, formed from the tank. Yeah, let's kill the monstrosity. Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna have someone to kill it. Alright, map room. It is heartening to see that what your story is already inspiring. After all, the people of Riz waited a long time. Your ascension is a breath of hope, and I'm sure will only grow with time. I don't know if I'm comfortable with all these expectations. Great, yeah, don't worry, I already heard about this. Tendency. Our neighbors to come to your attention so early. For Grace. I suppose you can't change Gavalt's nature, though. This isn't Gavalt's first attempt at insurrection, isn't it? That is the least one could say. The fall of their former tyrant owes everything to the lines of our two people. But any resemblance to recent events remains fragile. You choose a pure and simple repression against those of revolt. An understandable choice. This princess was not ready to rule, and Mathilda's rigor bore no resemblance to the tyranny she had once overthrown herself. However, it is unfortunate that the people's grievances were dismissed so quickly. We had no other choice. Between black and white lies an entire kingdom of gray, your grace. Okay. Alright. And here we go. To the board. Talk to her. Blowing alliance with Gould. They have shared some of their knowledge and expertise with us. I could make this little treasure if you're interested. It's a real. Yeah. Okay. Alright, to the round table. Actually, no. I'm actually gonna call it right now. I'm gonna save here. There we go. And I'm gonna go back to main menu. Because technically this is all the time I have, and it's like, I'm just gonna end it here. This was actually fun. I can't wait to keep going. It's such an awesome, it's such a really colorful game, but really, and it just like really good on its choices too. Not too in depth though, but it does have a unique system of like how having an outcome, like a random, or just like a surprise outcome that would not be able to be seen. So I'm gonna leave it here for now. So far, I hope you all have a good one. I will see you on the next one. Make sure, and for those who are still new and still want to watch more of this, make sure you hit that subscription to keep the channel growing and keep up. Whenever I go live or upload another video. Hope you have a good one. See you on the next one. This is Thebignmb signing out. Peace.
Of them all stood before the gates. You had come to brave both time and fate. You had come to brave both time and fate. You met your love in clovered field and lay upon the heath. No shadow dared to cross the sun that shone.